One victim lying on the ground as Good Samaritans desperately try CPR to keep him alive.
Eventually, both Javier and Jonathan got into the back of Barker's vehicle when the buyers held them at gunpoint, and then proceeded to pistol whip Jonathan in the face. Javier and Jonathan both got into a black Impala along with another
They
individual,
said, yeah, alright.
and chased after the robbers.
Yeah, alright, okay, they chased him.
Jonathan hopped out of the Impala with a Glock pistol equipped with a buttstock.
Damn! Come here!
He rushed over to the robber's vehicle and unloaded over 20 shots into the Nissan Sentra.
Damn! You played with the wrong one, stupid! Well, damn, Mula gang, in this video, folks tried to rob his drug dealer and end up getting smoked playing with the wrong one. Let's watch this whole video and see exactly how it go down. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brand new main channel and watch the entire video because I'm doing a huge giveaway the whole month of June. So make sure y'all watch the whole video so y'all can see how to enter and get that money on. Let's go.
One victim lying on the ground as Good Samaritans desperately try CPR to keep him alive as Interstate 10 traffic backs up for miles.
Hispanic male teen shirt holding a really big gun at another car.
Oh, is that really?
Around 6 last night, two suspects in a dark sedan ramming into this silver car, forcing it to spin out. Witnesses say one suspect jumped out of his car, firing what.
Oh, so they rammed they ops car on the freeway, hopped out with a drink and blew at him. I'm talking about Swiss cheese. Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
15 rifle.
In the year of 2019, the city of Houston had a crime rate of 280 murders, 1,300 rapes, 9,160 robberies, 17,000 burglaries, and 71,758 thefts. But on one tragic summer evening, two Louisiana out-of-towners would eventually realize that they were playing with the wrong ones in the wrong city.
Two out-of-towners.
In the evening of August 8th, 2019...
so they sound like they came to the city on dirt.
24-year-old
End up in the dirt.
Was cutting hair in his barbershop on Wayside when 25-year-old Bradley Barker texted Javier's phone and asked him for a haircut and some green. Which translates to Barker asking to get a haircut and weed. Javier agreed.
He said, "Damn, that nigga got it good. He trapping haircuts and loud for at the same damn time."
$4,000 worth of weed in exchange for money. Javier called and notified his friend Jonathan Aleman about the upcoming transaction to come to the barbershop. Aleman drove a black Chevrolet Impala to the barbershop and met with Hernandez before Barker showed up. Minutes later, Barker and his friend 33-year-old Binal Gazeri pulled up to the barbershop in a white Nissan Sentra. Eventually, both Javier and Jonathan got into the back of Barker's vehicle when the buyers held them at gunpoint, and then proceeded to pistol whip Jonathan in the face.
Okay, so look, y'all hear it. It's the buyers over here, the sellers right here. You know what I'm saying? So these the sellers, these the trappers, these the people that's supposed to be buying. These the one, I guess they tried to rob them.
Vehicle when the buyers held them at gunpoint and then proceeded to pistol. Jonathan got into the back of Barker's vehicle when the buyers held them at gunpoint and then proceeded to pistol whip Jonathan in the face and robbed Javier for the weed and of any cash he had. Jonathan and Javier both stumbled out of the car as the robbers sped off.
Right.
Javier and Jonathan both got into a black Impala along with another.
They said, "Yeah, alright,"
and chased after the robbers.
Yeah, alright, okay, they chased them.
Chased the two robbers through neighborhoods and freeways. Javier was the driver
Hawked them
and
down.
eventually caught up to the two individuals driving the Nissan Sentra on the I-10 East
Hawked
Freeway.
them down.
Javier collided with Barker's vehicle, causing it to spin out of control,
Woo!
and both cars stopped in the middle lane.
Woo!
With Barker's front windshield
Look at
facing
that hole!
Javier's car, the robbers attempted to reverse and escape, but
No!
Jonathan
Come here!
hopped out of the Impala with a Glock pistol equipped with a buttstock.
Damn! Come here!
He rushed over to the robber's vehicle and unloaded over 20 shots into the Nissan Sentra.
Damn! You played with the wrong one, stupid. You thought you were just finna pistol whip them, take them down for their drugs, and get up out of there. They chased them down, hawked them down, crashed into him on the freeway, made him spin out, hopped out with glicking. Bah! 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 And that nigga had the assault rifle kit on a glick. Damn!
Killing both
Stop
Bradley
playing!
Barker and Binal Gazeri. Nearby witnesses thought the shooter had an AK-47 assault rifle,
Yeah, 'cause it was
thinking it was a
big.
mass shooter on the freeway.
Hell no.
As Jonathan was shooting, a random Good Samaritan not involved hopped out and started shooting at Jonathan until Jonathan stopped shooting, got back in his car.
Talking about a random Good Samaritan. No, he trying to be Captain Save a goddamn Superman, boy. Ain't no regular Good Samaritan. You don't even know why I'm blinking at them. You blinking at me, damn near finna. Come on, bro. This is why I be telling y'all. It pays to mind your business, bro. You don't know neither one of these people from a can of paint, bro. You think you doing something good. Your dog end up getting whacked. Now you on a t-shirt looking stupid trying to be superhero, save a nigga. Man, get your dumb ass on somewhere, gang. Keep driving. You on a freeway, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Now, what if you hit folks and you end up smoking him and he trying to get his daughter back from being kidnapped? You don't know what's going on, bro. Mind your business, bro. And I know he want this color because you know what we gonna do. We gonna mind our business.
Back to the barbershop. Surveillance video from the barbershop after the shooting showed Javier making multiple phone calls and at one point making a hand gesture toward a customer, a hand across his neck, which is associated with the death of someone.
Oh.
The first officers on the crime scene found the victims already dead with a large trash bag full of marijuana, 4 cell phones, and each victim had $1,000 cash in each of their pockets.
I don't even think they took their stuff back. He said he had how much?
Marijuana. 4 officers on the crime scene found the victims already dead with a large trash bag full of marijuana.
Large trash bag full of it. So that means they ain't even. It don't even sound like they went and got this. They just whacked them, swiped his nose, and got up out of there. They ain't even go get that. It's probably because dudes start blinking at them though, but they ain't even go get they peas back,
Victim
folks.
had $1,000 cash in each of their pockets. It was later found out that the victims could not shoot back because they had used fake replica toy guns in the robbery, and the police found no real firearms in the vehicle.
So y'all using airsoft guns while y'all robbing some niggas, and you think that was a good idea, bro? You don't even have no real pipe to defend yourself. Niggas be playing with their life, folks. I'm telling you, you can't rob nobody and think it's chicken ass, bro. It's certain things you can't jump nobody, you can't shoot at nobody, you can't rob nobody, you can't do nothing like that, bro, and think that and think ain't no smoke coming your way, bro.
The
It
good
don't work like
bystander
that.
who shot at the shooter was not arrested but was applauded by the police department. Both victims were from Gary, Louisiana, 60 miles on the outskirts of New Orleans, and they both leave behind a wife and son. As the investigation continued, detectives were receiving tips of a robbery gone bad but could not pinpoint the shooter. It wasn't until 6 months later, on February 28, 2020, when Jonathan Aleman was pulled over and arrested on unrelated outstanding warrants.
They probably got his
The detective
DNA.
told reporters he told Jonathan that he was investigating a murder on the freeway, chasing 2 males from Louisiana and a drug trip. The detective said, when he said that, Jonathan immediately knew which incident he was talking about. Jonathan told the detective, I made global news.
Oh, he
was
snitched
on
on
every
himself
news
like
station.
that? What the
Through
hell?
the course of the interview, Jonathan demonstrated detailed knowledge of the crime. He told detectives that he and Hernandez set up a $4,000 drug deal with the 2 victims, but it turned into a robbery. Jonathan said that he left the location in a black Impala and chased the 2 men down who had just robbed them, the detective wrote. Jonathan told him that he stopped in the middle of the freeway during rush hour traffic to take care of some dirty work. When asked about the he said, I knew who I was looking for and I wasn't trying to hurt anybody but them.
Right.
Implicating himself as the gunman. He also told detectives that his friend Javier told him if he did not handle his dirty work, then
out there
Javier would
stretched.
kill
Y'all
his
see him?
family. He then told the detective that the firearm he used in the killing, he destroyed the firearm with a blowtorch and buried it. Jonathan and Javier were both booked on an $888,888 bond for capital murder.
What kind
and the
of
last
weird
suspect,
number is that?
Ricardo Casaya, who was also in the vehicle at the time of the murder. A week later, Casaya was served a warrant when they say he ran and jumped into the bayou. The police searched the water, but he could not be found.
Got up
On
out of there
November 1st,
quick.
2023, Jonathan pleaded guilty to murder in exchange for 60 years in prison, escaping the death penalty.
60 years, bro. You're not getting out of jail. You was 32, bro. If you get out of jail, your ass ain't gonna be able to walk. You gonna be 92 years old, bro. And you pled guilty, but he had already snitched on himself, so it wasn't even no point of fighting it.
He cannot appeal the conviction or the sentence and must serve at least half of the prison sentence before he is eligible for parole.
Okay, so he gotta do half of it, so he might be eligible for parole when he got down 63. I don't know why he would snitch on himself, because it don't sound like they had no evidence. They didn't have a murder weapon. They didn't have, I didn't hear about no DNA. I don't even know if they had witnesses for real. It wasn't on camera. It's beatable, bro. You have to convict somebody beyond reasonable doubt. Why do you think they put the pressure on you and make you snitch on yourself 9 times out of 10? Because it gotta be beyond reasonable doubt. You was there. The police was not there. So it's always gonna be reasonable doubt if you just, all you gotta do is be quiet. 9 times out of 10, you be quiet, you gonna make it home. I don't know why he did that, folks, but it's all type of shit wrong. These niggas robbing people with BB guns. What the